sorry for being late. I was caught up with some work.
I almost left.
Sorry.
It's all there.
Same thing. Your name, the amount, and date. Police!
Chiang, I changed my mind. We don't have to do this.
No. Alice, come on. It's for your own good.
What do you mean it's for my own good?
You are being scammed. Of course we need to report this.
For the last time, I am not being scammed. How many times did I say this?
Good morning. Is everything okay?
Yes, everything's fine.
We need to report a scam.
Please follow me. My colleague will assist you.
Thank you.
Sorry, just hold on. Hello?
Hello, is this Miss Alice Lee?
Yes?
Hi, I'm Senior Investigation Officer Benjamin Sim from Clementi Division. I'm calling regarding...
You're who?
I'm from the police, ma'am. My name is Benjamin Sim.
Wrong number. Sorry, let's continue. Hello?
Hello, Miss Alice Lee. I'm Senior Investigation...
I'm not interested. Stop calling.
Hello? Hello?
She hung up on me again.
She probably thinks you're a scammer. That's why she hung up on you.
Okay, I have a point. Lots of scam calls nowadays. Okay, I'll contact your cousin first. Actually, we've been having some difficulty getting in touch with your cousin. I understand that you are the one that urged Alice to make the police report.
Yes. I already told her so many times. She just doesn't want to believe that she's being scammed.
Okay. Why do you think she's being scammed?
Let me start from the beginning. My cousin, Alice, is a piano teacher, and she has one son. He's 10 years old. I always felt my cousin is a very sensible and responsible woman, very careful with her money. But all this trouble started last year, around Christmas time. She had just gotten divorced, and somehow she met this online friend, Henry, on the app Let's Chat.
I'm also a single parent living in Australia.
I guess Alice could relate to him.
You know what, Alice? I'm glad to have met you. None of my friends are divorced, so they don't know how I feel.
Actually, me too. It's the same here.
It's tough being a single parent. Have you done any financial planning for the future?
Not a lot, just some.
I think earning passive income is very important, especially when raising a kid alone. I've been investing in this company that gives pretty good financial returns.
Oh? What company is that?
It's this company called GSDNE. You can download the app from the App Store. Maybe check it out first before committing. If you have any questions, you can always ask me.
Okay, thanks. I'll go and check it out.
Alice and I have been very close since young. So when I started asking more questions about Henry and the company she was investing money with, she got defensive and upset. Little did I know, she was already caught in the trap.
I need to borrow some money. I need about 50K.
Is everything okay? You're not sick or anything?
It's nothing like that. I'm fine. I just need it for the investment.
I already tell you a lot of time. That company doesn't sound legit, and you still want to invest with them.
I already invested with them, and the returns are quite good. Let me show you.
What? You invested more than 100K with them? Alice!
At first, I put in just a few $100, but within just 2 weeks, I made close to 1,000. So I just pumped in more money.
Where did you even get so much money to invest?
I sold my jewelry and gave up my insurance policies.
You sold your policies and your valuables just to put money into this? Alice, the economy is already not doing very well. How can your returns be this much? This is obviously a scam.
How can it be a scam? I'm not the only one investing in it. Henry is investing also.
Henry? The guy you met online?
Yes, him.
What if he's also in on this and out to scam you?
Henry? No way, he's not that sort. So how? Can you lend me the money or not? The next investment cycle is coming up, and if I miss it, my funds will be locked.
This doesn't make any sense. Why would an investment company lock up your funds? Obviously, she couldn't show me any proof that this company is real. Sir, you gotta help my cousin.
We'll do what we can, Mr. Lee. In the meantime, please inform your cousin that the police will be contacting her again.
Yeah, of course. I'll call now.
Hello?
Miss Lee, I'm Senior Investigation Officer Benjamin Sim. I'm from Clementi Division.
You're the police.
Yes, ma'am.
My cousin called me just now. He said that you will be calling.
Yes, I have been trying to contact you.
Wait, how do I know that you're really the police?
I assure you, ma'am, I'm from the police. I met your cousin earlier, Mr. Lee Wei Qiang, and he informed me of your situation.
Actually, there isn't really a situation. I just think my cousin is making a mountain out of a molehill. He thinks I'm being scammed.
He's just concerned. Also, we did some background checks on GSDNE, and it is possible that they are not a legitimate investment company.
Look, I just made a few investments, that's all. And it's not my first time. Don't you think I can tell?
Miss Lee, I understand that this situation is very important to you, and I respect that you believe the investment is genuine. To help clear the doubts on this case, would you be willing to bring down all relevant contracts, documents to the police station? This will allow us to properly verify the information, and if everything's in order, bring this matter to a close.
Everything is above board. I can even check my returns on the GSDNE app.
As we mentioned, our preliminary checks have shown that this app has some questionable practices.
Also, up till this point, you haven't shown us any documents that prove this company is legitimate.
Can you take us through how you made these investments?
Okay. So the first few times, I always just do online bank transfer.
And do you have the UEN number of the company?
No UEN. It's always to a different phone number and always to a different person.
That is a possible sign that this is a scam. A legitimate investment company would have given you the UEN number, and the mobile number attached to it wouldn't have been different each time. It would have been the same. It wouldn't be a different number to a different person.
But they always show me what I invested in the app. Also, I've met their employee. Why would a fake company hire employees?
You've actually met an employee of GSDNE.
Yes. She has come and picked up my cash investments 4 times already.
Can you tell us more about this employee?
When I started investing more money, an employee of GSDNE contacted me. He said that cash payments of large sums would be more secure because I'll be handing it to an employee directly. I would receive a text message telling me where to wait and what time. Then this guy named Gerald will show up and take my money. He will also give me a $2 note to write my name, the amount of money, and date. They say the $2 note is part of their documentation process. I'll just take a photo for my own records.
Okay, Miss Lee, can you tell us more about this employee, Gerald?
He's a Chinese man in his early 20s, always well-dressed. I'm meeting him tomorrow. I'm passing him $50,000 for my next investment.
I see. Miss Lee, we would like your help to apprehend this person.
Huh? Is it so serious?
This is our chance to arrest the suspect. And also, you'll be helping others who are being scammed.
I don't know, I mean, I'm still thinking, what if this is real?
Miss Lee, think about it. The app, the investments being locked, the handing over of large amounts of cash, and now these $2 notes. These are all signs of an investment scam.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, here's what's happening. The scam victim is Alice Lee. She has been investing with the suspected investment company GSDNE for the past 2 months. Now, GSDNE was introduced to her by someone she met online, known as Henry An. She was then told by the company if she does not put in more money, her initial investment will be locked. To date, she has put in over $250,000.
What were the modes of transactions?
One was online via PayNow and various bank transfers. The second was through a meeting of a supposed GSD&E employee.
An employee.
Yes, Alice has met with the same employee, a man in his early 20s, on 4 occasions. And each time, she handed over thousands of dollars in cash. We have also reviewed poll cam footage from the meeting places and timings, and we found footages of the man getting into a taxi which drops him off near Woodlands checkpoint. He is evasive, and it is possible that he is working as a money mule.
According to Alice, there's a meeting set up for her to hand over more cash tomorrow. Now, we have an opportunity to arrest him.
Yes,
sir.
Siti and Jaden, stay close to Alice. Jonathan, Kenneth, cover the fitness area. Take charge of the vehicle that the suspect arrives in. Klaus and Diana, cover the areas near the drop-off point. Azza and myself will be in another car looking out. Alice, what's wrong? Thank you guys for your hard work. Too bad the suspect cancelled the meetup.
Do you think he's onto us?
It is possible, but not very likely. We took every precaution. Well, we've got an answer to that question. Alice just said that the suspect arranged for another meeting.
That's great. When is that?
Tomorrow, at the void deck of Alice's HDB flat. All right, team. You know what to do. Let's get this guy.
So sorry for being late. I was caught up with some work.
I almost left.
Sorry.
It's all there.
Ios, move in.
The amount and date.
Police! I'm Senior Investigation Officer Benjamin Sim from Clementi Division. You are under arrest for cheating. Take him back to the station.
Police, please step out of the vehicle.
Alice, are you okay?
I just wasn't expecting this.
Alice, you did so well. You were brave.
How do you get involved with collecting money from victims of investment scams?
I really don't know what you're talking about. I already said just now, I'm helping my friend collect money. I'm not scamming anyone.
Okay, tell us more about your friend then.
Is my friend in Malaysia?
Do you help this friend a lot?
No. First time.
Really? Our investigation shows that this isn't the first time that you've collected money. And we know you've been collecting money on behalf of GSD&E.
We already know about your involvement. Now, what we want to know is why.
Fine, I admit. I'm collecting money for a syndicate, okay? They run the app GSD&E.
How do you first get involved?
I needed a job, so my friend recommended me one. At first, all I had to do was to get an ATM card and collect money from around Malaysia. Very easy.
What about your collections in Singapore?
They told me that I can earn more if I travel to Singapore and collect money. They even told me to dress properly so I look more legit.
And what do you do to the money after you've collected it?
I'll transfer it to the syndicate. I needed the money.
Alice, Miss Yang, hi.
Hello, Officer Benjamin.
Anything the matter?
Oh yeah, nothing is the matter. It's just that we were in the area and we wanted to say hello and also thank you.
I was just doing my duty.
Thank you so much. You really helped us a lot. Things could have been worse.
Actually, we want to thank you for your help. We managed to arrest the money mule and stop him from collecting funds from scam victims. The app is also taken down from the App Store, so the syndicate can't use it to scam others.
Oh yeah. What about Henry?
We followed up by doing a screening on his Let's Chat ID. So far, no results, but we've marked it for further checks.
He has blocked me and is now uncontactable. I just can't believe that I was so stupid.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone can fall victim. It's good you have a cousin like Wei Tiang looking out for you.
I guess so.
The offer still stands. If you need a counselor to speak to about your situation, please let us know.
Okay, thank you.
In the case you have just seen, a woman fell victim to an investment scam and handed over large amounts of cash to the offender, who was part of a transnational scam syndicate. Through the vigilance of her loved ones and the swift intervention of officers from Clementi Division, the offender was arrested, preventing more funds from being transferred. Members of the public are strongly advised to be cautious when responding to investment opportunities. The police take a serious stance against any person who may be involved in scams, including those taking part in money mule activities. Perpetrators will be dealt with firmly in accordance with the law.
Did you know that government agencies in Singapore work closely together in many different ways to fight scams? One way that we do this is to prevent and block the approach of scammers. In June 2025, the Protection from Scams Act was introduced to protect those who may be too caught up in scams to believe their loved ones or authorities are trying to help them. With this act, the police can issue restriction orders to banks to restrict transactions as a last resort. Individuals who have been issued a restriction order will still have access to their money for legitimate reasons, such as paying bills and daily expenses. The restriction order will also be in effect for a maximum of 30 days at a time. So now you know, it takes all of us to fight scams. Let's continue to work together to protect ourselves and our loved ones.
Since 2024, at least $151.3 million was lost to government official impersonation scams. Not only do these scams betray public trust in the government, but they are a scourge that must be eradicated. Thank you both for joining me on this episode of Scam Alert on Crimewatch. Now, let's start by talking about how scammers who impersonate government officials operate.
It starts as an unsolicited phone call or an in-app call such as from WhatsApp. Scammers will impersonate government officials from the Singapore Police Force, Monetary Authority of Singapore, or the Ministry of Manpower. The scammers will use government logos as part of their profile pictures, as well as to legitimize their claim, they will provide fake warrant card pictures or letters bearing the government agency's letterhead. The victims will be informed that there are suspicious transactions in their bank accounts or that they have been accused of criminal activities. The scammers would then instruct the victims with a series of tasks to be completed, such as transferring their money to safety accounts or handing over their valuables such as jewelry or gold bars to someone else. Victims will only realize it is a scam after they verified with the government agency directly or the scammers have become uncontactable.
So am I right to say that government officials will never ask you for your bank login details?
Yes, in fact, nobody should be asking you for your bank login details. It is important to remember, do not panic. At the end of the day, the scammers will want to create fear and a sense of urgency for you to act immediately. It is important to remember all of us are vulnerable to scams.
So what are the key red flags you should look out for in this scam?
Number one, real government officials will never ask you to transfer money, especially to specified bank accounts. Number two, they will also never ask you for your bank login details, including your one-time passwords. And number three, never install mobile apps from unofficial app stores, and these include unverified downloadable links sent via SMS. And finally, the most common tactic to pressure you into complying with them is that a scammer will say to transfer your call directly to the police. Now, no government official will do that. In fact, no government agency will transfer your call to the police. If there's potentially a crime situation, they'll ask you to contact the police directly via an online police report or in person at the station. And the police will also contact you to go down to the station directly to verify the situation.
Yeah, if you think about it, why would any government official ask you to transfer money over a phone call? It just doesn't seem safe because you don't know who is at the other end of the line.
But we should never underestimate the scammers' tactics to create fear as well as a sense of urgency for you to act quickly.
You know, I've personally received phone calls when an individual could recite my personal details and information, and that caused me to believe that he was a real government official.
Yeah, we've seen that tactic being used to gain the victim's trust. The scammer may be able to recite the full name or even a full NRIC just to prove their legitimacy. But do not automatically trust just because they're able to do that. Always double check. And if you receive an SMS from the government, make sure it comes from the gov.sg SMS sender ID.
So what other ways are there to safeguard ourselves against scams?
Actually, we just have to remember the word ACT. A-C-T. A stands for ACT. ACT protective measures such as a Scam Shield app, an antivirus app, or money lock. These will help you protect your bank accounts as well as your mobile devices.
Now, C stands for check. Check for scam signs if you're unsure something is a scam. You can also call and check via the 24/7 Scam Shield helpline at 1799. You should also check for suspicious phone numbers or text messages via the Scam Shield mobile app.
And T stands for tell. So tell your family and friends and the authorities should you encounter a scam. This will help protect others in the community.
Act, check, and tell. 3 simple steps to safeguard ourselves from scams. If your account or credit card has been compromised, contact your bank immediately to prevent further losses. And file a police report online or in person. Only call 999 if you require the police's urgent assistance. We hope you found this segment helpful. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and together we can act against scams.
We have come to the end of another episode of Crimewatch. I am ASP Eldon Tan. Until next time, do your part to prevent, deter, and detect crime.